What's up, peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Wei Jiang, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Commander! So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. I'm not doing my usual knockoff intro because I actually have a box! Hooray! So there you have a nice piece of artwork there of Optimus Prime. Right on the front of the box, looking very cool. MO1 Commander, it's all sparkly. Metal deformation robots, hooray, and sparkly Wei Jiang is, I don't know how to say it, I don't know. On the top of the box, MO1 Commander, Wei Jiang? Is that how you say it? They can't even agree. Anyway, on the side of the box here, you have a picture of the toy. Optimus is about to slice somebody up. On the other side, MO1 Commander. On the bottom of the box, picture of the toy, contents of the box, warning! On the back, you have your obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other. I believe they used Google Translate for the text on this box because there's a lot of things there. That's funny. Commander with the double-headed. What? That just sounds so wrong. Commander with the double-headed. Folding laser rifle put into the behind the abaxial wing. Is that supposed to be a sentence? What? I don't know. Anyway, that's basically it for the packaging. And that's why I don't use Google Translate that often, because most of the time it doesn't make sense. But anyway, here we have Commander, which is basically an oversized knockoff Evasion mode Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction. Very cool figure. I honestly had no intention of buying this, but I saw a lot of reviews on this figure, and it looked pretty cool, and a lot of people were bugging me about if I was going to buy this, if I was going to review it. You should review this, you should buy this, blah, 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 blah. You know how the comment section in Twitter is. So I was on Sir Toys, and I saw they had one in stock, and I said, you know what? Why not? I'll buy it. I'll pick it up, see what the big deal is. And yeah, very cool figure, very impressive. So right off the bat, we will just bring in the original Voyager-sized Evasion mode Optimus Prime, and you can see just how much they beefed this guy up right here. So yeah, definitely a major upscaling there, which is pretty cool. And we'll get in close here so you can see some of the differences. Now, all the molded detail that is on this figure is on the knockoff. The paintwork is very nice silver paint up front. They opted with tinted transparent windshield up front as opposed to the clear ones, which I like a lot better. Just looks so much better. And on the side here, you can see they also painted the windshield on the side, as opposed to the Voyager, which is just all done in silver. And we do have some extra silver paint right here, whereas here it's just that red plastic. You do have two smokestacks, as opposed to the double smokestacks on the one side here, this is more screen accurate, but obviously they were going for a more G1 look, so they gave him the double smokestacks. Chromed out, which is very nice. They did add these extra panels here to close all this up and make it look a lot neater. Whereas on the Voyager, you can see this is just all open and gappy right there. Now again, I always say, you know, I don't display my figures facing the wall, so I don't care what the back looks like, but still, I appreciate that because it does make things look a lot neater. As far as the wheel covers go, you can see on the original Voyager, like the wheel cover actually stops right here. That's more just part of the leg, but yeah, it doesn't go all the way. Whereas on the knockoff, it has a full wheel cover right here, which allows them to have some yellow taillights, whereas on the original, it doesn't have anything because it doesn't even have that part. So there you go. Now he does have the chromed out rims, which is very nice, and also rubber tires, which is a good or a bad thing, depending on your point of view. But yeah, all around very cool figure. He rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for that. And for another comparison, here he is with MP10, Masterpiece Optimus Prime. So you can see how he scales there, and yeah, again, he's a big boy, very big boy. You can see right there, a bit beefier, a little bit longer, but a lot beefier than MP10. Right there. So yeah, very, very neat. I like what they did with the alt mode. It just looks very, very cool. They did improve upon it, and it does look a lot better. So I guess there's nothing left to do but get down to the transformation, shall we? Let's. Now the transformation is basically just like the Voyager. They did add some extra tricks here to the engineering, and again, they improved upon this figure, and definitely gets 2 thumbs up from me for that. The first thing you want to do is you want to take off the fuel tanks here. You want to take those off the sides and just peg right in. You really don't have to remove these if you don't want to, but I will, just because these also do something. So remove these right here. You can take the side view mirrors and fold these in, which is a new touch. Fold in those side view mirrors. You want to take the front panel here and lift that up. You want to come back here and you want to unpeg these back panels here. So just pegging right here. So you just unpeg those, bring those down like that, and you can take these panels in here and swing those out. And going back into vehicle mode, you can see here how the hands are supposed to go. The hands are supposed to be completely opened with the thumb going in, and this joint right here, which holds these panels, you want this joint in that L shape. That is the proper way to have them oriented when you're going back into vehicle mode. Just a little FYI there. So once you have all that out, you then want to take this whole center section here and swing it around. You do have to swing it past these tabs here. Get those tabs out of the way, like that. And you want to take all this, swing it around. Only bring it like 3/4 of the way around, like that. And then you just want to take this whole section right here, bring it down. You can see how the hands splayed out there. And before we do anything else, we need to untab all this right here, untab all this right here, bring that out, untab these wheels from the side, take this assembly right here and just take it, untab it right there, bring it down so you have room to operate. So now if you have the arm down, you can take this whole assembly here and swing it around. You do have to bring this section with it, so just make sure all this clears everything. So take that, swing that around. There we go. Swing that around past everything. Right there. Now with this new assembly right here, what you're going to do is you're going to bring it down on this hinge, and you're going to bend it at this hinge right here. And this tab will go into this groove right here like that to lock that in place. There's a tab here that will go into this little slot right there. So you just fold that in, tab that in, and then you just take this panel and fold it in, and it will just tab into itself right there, like that. Then you take the smokestack, compress it, bring it down on that hinge, and there you go. So you can just kind of straighten his arm out. Take this panel right here, which is on a double hinge, just take it and flip that back. That's a new bit they added as well. And then you take the hands, straighten them out, close them up, and there you go. Second verse, same as the first. Take this, swing it around. Of course, again, if you have the Evasion Optimus Prime, you basically know how this transformation works. But again, they did add some extra little tricks to it. So again, take this, and swing it around, so it tabs in there, bring that in, so it tabs in there, bring that up, close that up, compress, bring down, booyah, you got your arms pretty much done, bring your arm around, flip that panel up, hand down, oriented properly, close that up, so sorry I keep bumping the camera, and there you basically got the arms all done. Of course, you want to take these panels right here, flip those down, flip that down, and then you take this whole assembly, bring it the rest of the way around, bring it down right there, and there we go. Then you're going to come to this section right here, flip this out, so you have those smokestacks sticking up, And you want to come back here to these new pieces, and you want to rotate them up like that. And then bring that whole assembly up right here, right there. And that piece will go right through, like that. And then these side panels just clip in right here. These tabs go into these slots on either side. So just take that, tab it in, close up the chest. You take these little back panels here and just fan them out. And there you got the upper body all done. So now you just want to bring those legs down. Now I have to raise the camera because things are going to get tall up in here. Things are going to get tall up in here. Tall up in here. And split the legs. You want to take the foot here and you just kind of want to bring it out to the side because that will unlock things. And then you just take this whole assembly here, rotate this down, rotate the foot up, rotate this around. There is a little bit of a clearance issue here. You are kind of pushing things past that point, which I'm not crazy about. But you just bring that around like that. You take the toe. This is a whole separate piece now. It's on a ball joint. You just take the toe and rotate it around. Another new piece of engineering, which I really like, is you take this wheel right here. You unpeg it, and you can swing it up and peg it into that port right there. And that makes things look a little bit more accurate. And then you can take the wheel cover here and push it down. It's just clipped in. Push it down like that. And there you go. And I love that. Second verse, same as the first. Take that, just kind of push it off to the side to unlock things. And then just start rotating. This side likes to get stuck on me though. Come on, man. Yeah, come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. This side loves to get stuck on me. Come on. Come on. There it is. So you just take that, swing that around, swing the foot up, push that past that bit right there. Rotate the toes. Right there. Unpeg the wheel, swing it up. Peg it into the thigh, take that, bring it down. Let's bring those little knee pads up. Straighten everything out here. Straighten out his arms. And I believe we're done. Gonna bring his head up a little bit. Have to raise the camera up a little bit more because he's a big boy. And I believe we're done. Oh, we're done. Yes, we're done. Woo! We're done. So there we have Commander in his robot mode. And very, very nicely done, in my opinion. Very cool looking. Like I said, this is a vast improvement here over the original Voyager. The paintwork on here is superb. Getting close here on the head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. He's got the blue pupil in there. Nice paintwork on the head sculpt all around. Very nicely done. Got the smokestacks here, which are nice and chromed out. And yeah, just overall looks great. He's got the chrome right here in his chest, which looks very nice. The flame paintwork on the chest looks great. Got the pinstriping and everything. Very, very cool. Got the blue right here picked out. Silver paint going around it. You got some gold right up here. Those extra panels on his arms, which have the flame detailing on them, which again look very, very nice. He's got the flames right here on the forearms. Nice articulated hands, which is a nice addition. And again, just some more of that excellent paintwork going on here. Got some gold right here on the inner part of the knee. Got the flames going on the inside of the shins right there. The paintwork, you can see, is a little bit sloppy in here, but that's all right. But lots of nice paintwork here on the inner part of the leg. You got the gunmetal gray right here, and again you got some more gold on the outer part of the knee. And yeah, overall very, very cool. You got a lot of that gunmetal gray on the outer parts right here. It looks very, very nice. Got those new panels right back here with the flames on them. And yeah, overall just very, very, very well done. Looks so, so good. Raise up a little bit more, excuse me. Now articulation-wise, the head is on this joint at the base, so you can move his head forward and back. You can look down, you can look up. Pretty good ways. You can do squirrel, you can totally do that. No real side-to-side movements, but you do obviously get rotation there and upward and downward movements. The shoulders can do a full 360, but this joint is really, really stiff. It's one thing I don't like. The joint's a little too stiff for my likings. Some spots are just kind of little too stiff for me. You do get a ratchet for the outward movement. You get 2 good clicks there. And pretty good outward movement. Bicep swivel. You do get the elbow joint. It is still that weird elbow where it's actually molded in a bent position. So if you want to actually straighten his arm out, it's going to look a little weird. So I usually just keep the arm, like that. It is on a ratchet, and you actually see how it works. You can see the little teeth right in there and see how that works. It's just kind of like a soft indent right there. He does have articulated hands, which is very nice. You do have a swivel. You also have this joint right here, which allows it to swing outward. The thumb is on a ball joint, and the fingers, they're all molded together, but you have 2 joints. So you have this joint right here, and you have this joint right there. So very cool. He has articulated hands. Waist swivel. The legs can go forward on a nice ratchet joint. Can go all the way forward, all the way back. Outward movements. You do have to swing these out. Due to the new bit of engineering, you do kind of have to move this wheel out of the way and then move this to get the full splits going on. But he does have full range of movement there. He does have a ratcheted knee joint with over 90 degrees of bend there, which is nice. And the feet can pivot up. They can't really pivot down, but they have nice upward movements. You do have your ankle tilt, and the front of the foot here is on a ball joint, so you can kind of swivel that around, kind of move it down a little bit. So now you have that, and of course, little knee pads. You can kind of angle them however you want. So there you go. But yeah, very, very nicely done figure. Now he does come with a bunch of accessories. Now the gas cans, if you want, they can store on the back on these panels here. There are ports on either one of these panels. You can just take them and plug them right in there. Plug that right in there. So you can have them stored on his back if you wish. But you can also take this bit here, and you can flip out these triple barrels right here. You can flip that in. You can take this panel here and swing it around like that to reveal some molded details. And this one you flip down the handle, and again you can just swing that panel around to reveal some more molded details. And then just connect the 2 together like that, and it gives him his gun, which is pretty cool. And it does work like the Masterpiece weapons. You can see there's a tab on either side, so he can hold it in his left or his right hand. And he has a slot right there in his palm, so you can just take it and plug that into his hand. It does hold very, very securely. I mean, you feel that friction when you tab that into his palm. Close his hand up around it, and there he has his gun. And again, he holds that super, super secure. That's not the gun wobbling. That's actually this joint right here. This joint right here is a little bit loose, but like his grip on the handle is not what's flopping. It's flopping. But he does hold it very securely. So there you have that. He does have his gun. Let's pull that out, which, like I said, is very secure. He's definitely not going to drop it. Not easily, anyway. So you have that. And some other goodies you get is his swords right here. And we'll get in close here so you can see the details. Very nicely done. You got the transparent orange plastic there. You got the little Cybertronian glyphs. Got the nice gunmetal gray. This part right here, gotta use maybe another coat, because you can see it's not It's not as good as it should be. On this side it looks okay, but on this side it could have used another coat maybe. This one, you can see I did it a bit better right there, but same amount of detail. And I think on this side too, could have used maybe another coat of that paint, but that's alright. But again, tabs on either side of the handles here, so you can have them dual wield. Just take that, plug it into his hand, and again, tabs in very, very securely. Just tab the one in. And you do have to fold his thumb down so he holds it properly there. Tab the other one in. Right there. There he's got the dual sword. Hey, you getting drunk on me, Prime? I just have his legs in a weird position. There we go. I have his arms in a weird position, but I'm just trying to show this off. But there you go. He's got the two swords there. And that looks very, very cool. So we will remove these. Let go. Release, Prime. Release. Release. There we go. He does have his shield right here, which looks very, very cool. I love the way this came out. Very nicely done. Love the gunmetal gray they used on it. Lots of nice molded detail. You got the transparent orange plastic in there as well. Looks very nice. Back is just done in black there. Very cool. You just flip out the handle right here. And you tab that into either hand. And again, holds it super secure. So you can hold his shield right there. And he also has his axe right there, which again, very nicely done. Got the transparent orange blade right there. The only thing I don't like about this axe is the paintwork up here. This up here just looks very sloppy to me. This I really don't like. It just looks like the dude was on the assembly line. He was just like, shh, next, shh, next, shh, next. You know, that to me just looks very, very sloppy, and I really don't like the way that looks. I don't know. I don't care for that. That's the only thing on this set that I really don't like is just the paintwork up here. That just, to me, looks kind of sloppy. But anyway, he does like this, put it in his hand. There's no tabs or anything, but he does grip it very securely. Get his thumb around it there. And there you go. You can hold his axe. I mean, if you wiggle him around, it will kind of, see it just kind of slide down. But, once you get him into a pose and just kind of get his fingers locked around it, he does hold it fine. And, yeah, that makes for a cool display just right there. Swinging his axe, holding a shield. That looks awesome. So, I definitely dig that. So, very, very cool. So, let's just get this out of his hand. Right here. Get him straightened out. His shoulders are so stiff. So yeah, the final accessory that is included with this figure is an optional face. Now the face he has right now, as you can see, has the mouth plates, and you get an optional face here without the mouth plates. And you can see the paintwork on it is very nice. The detail is very, very nice. Very well done. And to swap out the face is very easy. There's just one screw right here. And you just get a screwdriver right here. And you just loosen up that screw. Boop, 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 boop. You just remove that face, and then you remove this piece right here, which has his eyes attached to it. And then you just take that, plug it onto the new face. Oops, make sure everything's lined up properly, which I do not. There we go. And then you just pop it on. Tighten that screw again. Right there. Oops, nope, still a little loose. Just make sure you get that nice and snug like. And there you go. There you have a Prime without the mouth plate. So it's cool that they give you the option of having mouth plate or no mouth plate. I always appreciate that. And looks just as cool on the figure. So, yeah. So there you have that. Now for comparison. Here he is with MP10 Optimus Prime. So you can see how he scales there with the masterpiece. You can see quite a bit bigger. Here he is with the leader class, Age of Extinction Prime. You can see how he just towers over that. Right there. Just for another masterpiece comparison, here he is with Masterpiece Magnus! And you can see he's actually a little bit taller than Masterpiece Magnus. So yeah, he is, like I said, he's a big boy. He is a big boy. And just because here he is with my oversized knockoff Grimlock right here. As you can see how he scales. Right there. And I think that still works, actually. That might actually work scale-wise. I don't know. There you have that. Stop it! Down, boy! Down, boy! Anyway. So, the last comparison here, obviously, is with the original Voyager Evasion Mode Prime. And you can see just how much they beefed this guy up. And how much they added to this figure, too. Again, just so much more paintwork on here. I mean, you can see how plain his arms are and just how wonderfully painted they are on the knockoff. It just looks great. It's tremendously, tremendously done. I mean, it's night and day with these two figures. Just night and day. And some of the details on the Voyager, like this detailing right here on the legs, is kind of a little mushy, but on the knockoff, it's really nice and crisp, and they just kind of enhanced it, and it just looks so much better. Just all around. Very, very cool. Very well done. I really do like this guy. You know, again, I had no intention of buying this figure, but I'm glad I did. I mean, this is a very cool, very well done figure. Like, quality wise, it feels good, it feels nice and sturdy. You know, it has the die cast in it, so it has some nice heft to it. Just, you know, again, the paintwork on this, you know, those little extra engineering tricks they threw into it just to you know, make things work better, make the transformation, you know, make the final transformation cleaner. You know, whereas, you know, on the Voyager, you see he has these panels that just, you know, are under his hands he can't do anything about. But on the knockoff here, they can actually fold away. And again, you have this added bit right here. And, of course, the added transformation with the wheel. It's just those little extra tricks they threw into it just make this work so much better and really just enhanced the mold. And, it works really, really well. You can tell they put love into this figure. You really can. You know, you can tell that they weren't just trying to make another oversized knockoff. They weren't just thinking, okay, we're just going to take the mold, make it bigger, sell it. There you go. You know, minimal effort, maximum profit. They really were trying to make a high-end collectible. I feel like that's what they were trying to do with this. They were trying to make a high-end collectible, not just another knockoff. And I really think they succeeded. This thing is just so well done, very cool. And again, the addition of the articulated hands, again, just things they didn't have to do, but they put the work into this. And like I said, just enhanced this figure by leaps and bounds. And very, very cool. I'm very happy that I bought this, you know. Like I said, I wasn't planning on buying it, but I'm so happy that I did finally buckle down and buy it. And yeah, very well done. I love it. I love it. I love it. Very cool. Definitely gets 2 thumbs up from me. You know, I really, really dig it. Very, very cool piece. You know, I love all the extra accessories they added to it. The shield, the axe. Like I said, my only problem with the axe is I just feel like the paintwork up here is sloppy. But that's really my only complaint, is just, you know, the paintwork on that axe. But you have the axe. You got the 2 swords. You have the gas tanks, which can turn into his gun, which is awesome. You have the optional face right there. Just, like I said, they put love into this, and you can tell. I dig it. I really, really dig it. So I picked this up from sirtoys.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. This figure is selling like crazy. This figure is actually quite hard to find, and I was lucky that I looked at Sir Toys at the right time, and they literally only had one in stock when I bought mine. I don't know if they got any more in, but yeah, this figure is selling very, very well, and I can see why, because it is a tremendous figure. I believe TF Direct is also selling this figure. I don't know of any other sites that are selling this. I don't know. All I know is Sir Toys is selling it, and TF Direct is also selling this figure. That I know for sure. So check with them, and if not, hunt around. That's all I can tell you. But there you go. Like I said, tremendous figure. This gets 2 thumbs up from me. I dig it. I dig it very much. So there you have that. And of course, if you would like some official Transformers, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com. Oh, I almost forgot something. Another thing that they added to this that they didn't have to. Totally forgot. Oh my God. If you open up his chest here, if you flip down this panel right here, I can't believe I almost forgot this. You can open that up, and he actually does have a little molded matrix in there with some gold and some nice, like, metallic blue paint they used in there. Totally forgot about that. Woo! But yeah, again, something else they added to this mold that they didn't have to, but they did, and that's cool. Very, very cool. You can't remove it, it's just molded in, but still, it's awesome nonetheless. Let me close that back up. So, there you go. Just keeps getting better and better. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, if you want some official Transformers, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below. And you can also check out my knockoff Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Wei Jiang, I still don't know if I'm saying that right, Commander, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Primus, man, I'm bored. Anybody want to play Jenga? Prime, Dorf, who are you? I'm you, only from the future. What? Yes. How did you get here? No, time travel, accidents happen, you know how it works. Oh, yeah. I have to say, I kinda dig the new look. I wonder if Wheeljack can paint some flames on me. Look, that's not important right now. I'm here to tell you that everyone in the future will hate you. What? Why? Well, because I kinda have a tendency to kill. Like, a lot. What? What about talking things out? Being diplomatic? Yeah, I don't do that in my time. I just killed Decepticons. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. I killed Megatron too. What? Yeah, I ripped his head off. You ripped his head off? Yeah. That's horrible. He was a brother. Although that must have been pretty awesome. I mean, oh my God. I can't tell you how many nights I dreamed of doing that to him. I mean, seriously. Oh, I bet that felt good. Yeah, it did. It really did. He said to me, oh, what would life be like without me, Prime? And I said, time to find out. And I ripped his head off. That is awesome. It's awesome. That's kind of wrong, but it's awesome. Maybe I should tell Megatron that happens in the future. No, let it be a surprise. Good idea. I have one question, though. Yes. Do they have pizza bagels in the future? Yes. And they're even better. Take me with you.